Alrighty. A radio operator, huh? You better be good at your job. Alright, so we got... How did I upgrade that all the way last night? I don't remember doing that. But anyway. 6-0, here we come. Coincidentally, that and this. There we go. Those are the only 6-0s. So now we grind out to 6-3. This ought to be interesting because I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, for now, we're not going to worry about it. I'll be right back. Gotta go use the restroom. Alright, let me be like the porcupine dude from Chicken Little. Yo. No, I'm up. I just started actually. I gotta mention something right quick. Somebody posted another one of those like little clips of, and it was the one where Nick and Judy are climbing up this cliff, and Nick is annoying her with the recording or whatever. And somebody noticed a sign behind Judy that said Honeymoon Lodge, and immediately they're like, "Oh my gosh, they're gonna become a couple." And I'm over here like, did nobody watch the trailer? So the reason I say that is because they're climbing up a cliff, and in one of the trailers they're in this house that's sitting on I don't know if it's a house or a resort or something. It's sitting on a cliff and it's collapsing, and Judy looks like she's about to fall and possibly die. So immediately my head went to, they climbed up this cliff to this honeymoon lodge because there's probably like a clue or something that they're looking for in this place, and it falls apart on them. Everyone else is like, oh my gosh, they're confirming the ship, and I'm like, oh my god! Just shut up already! Before I gut you like a fish. Like, it is honestly one of the like, and I did post about this, and I said something about it, and I said, and before anybody calls me annoying, I'd like to point out that I'm not the one posting thousands upon thousands of videos about the ship. I'm not the one making thousands upon thousands of fan art about the ship, and I'm not the one in every comment section saying all hail wild hops. I didn't say anything else. I just posted that and I just moved on, because honestly, the fact that I get called annoying and all of that stuff is going on is mind-blowing to me, because it's like, you know, I'm the one getting labeled as the annoying one. Meanwhile, that's going on, you know. And, you know, there was a lot of videos out there where people were making music videos. Shoot, I have a few. Actually, it's more than a few. I probably have about a dozen or so videos that I just haven't gotten around to deleting yet. Of people shipping Nick and Judy. Hold on a minute. Let me see something right fast. 133. I'll take the good shell, thank you. But like it was like a lot of fan art of it, and they would take the fan art and they would make music videos out of it, and it looked cool. I liked it. It's cool. And I don't mind stuff like that because, you know, they're not hurting anybody. They're cool music videos. I do like the songs and stuff. A lot of them are really sad, though. They're like really depressing songs to listen to. So I just have to try my best to ignore it a lot of times. But it kind of it blows my mind that I get called the annoying one, but yet there's stuff like that out there. And all this other stuff, and it's like, dude, I'm nowhere near as annoying as these people are. I just smacked the VK. I don't think he appreciates that. Alright, just reverse. You'll be fine. Alright, don't go back up the hill. Go down. Did the VK even notice me? I don't know if he did or not. Holy tiger. Hold. Oh my god, there's a Waffentrager way out there. Dude, that was an awesome shot. I'm not even mad on that. I'm shipping. No, no. All right, so if we're gonna get into like who I think should get together, and I'm not a big fan of like gay, like gay things or whatever. Clawhauser and Bogo. If anybody were gonna like get together, Clawhauser and Bogo. Honestly, like Clawhauser is gay as hell. I don't care what anyone says. And then Bogo just has the odd obsession with Gazelle or Giselle, whatever the fuck her name is. I don't care. I don't like Shakira, so. I'm sorry, but like she had one good song before she made the Zootopia, like Try Everything. Yes, I'm the only target in a 3-mile radius that you can shoot at, you piece of shit. Die in an oven, I don't care. But anyway, I'm just not a big fan of Shakira. I never will be. Like, she had one song. She had one fucking song that anybody could really identify it as hers. When... Oh, that's a Panther. I thought that was an M10. Hell no. About to shoot me an M10 and that's a fucking Panther. Hell no. And like, other than that, I don't know of any songs of hers. And the only one that I know of is like, It's Time for Africa or whatever the hell the title is. And I don't even like the damn song. Like, it's just the only song of hers I know. Stay back! I have a gun! Told you I had a gun. Please no. Please. Please no. He's bullying me. I got bullied by like 3 people. I'm not even gonna bother with that, honestly. I'm just gonna return to hangar because that's just a waste of a respawn thing. I don't really give a shit if the Shakira fans are mad at me. I don't like her. I'm sorry. I mean, no, I'm sorry, but nobody fucking knew her until she made that, like, she wasn't that big of a person until she made that song for, Zootopia. And then it's like her career took off. And then it just plummeted again 9 years later, and they're asking her to come back. And I've listened to the new song she's made. It's stupid as hell. It doesn't have the same vibe, the same get me up and go for the movie that the first song did. And honestly, I'm disappointed. It's like y'all could have gotten somebody better. And y'all didn't. You fucked up. Crusader, do you need a hug? I feel like I need a hug sometimes. Hugs are great. But hugs. Oh, there you are. Hey, what's up? I brought T-34. But yeah, I was gonna kind of let you guys know, I am going to the hospital today. It's just that I'm waiting and going later today instead of going early in the morning. He probably needed the He probably needed an ibuprofen way earlier. You know what this little town reminds me of a little bit? It reminds me of that town where in the T-34 movie. That was a crazy movie, by the way. Very much Russian bias, by the way, but... They're still here. No, they're not. They moved. I'll keep an eye out over here. Oh, he's driving right. You're right. Puma. Two of them, I think. Might have just been the one, I don't know. All I know is I shot it. Yep, there is two. Transmission's out on him right here. No. There you go, good job. So that was the issue. Please don't die to Artie. Well, we have a roadblock now, at least. Yeah, my brother's kind of having his own... And you died immediately. That's great. That's a tiger. That's... No. That's a no-no for me. Oh, he's trying to find me. Move. Here we go. He's smoked. He doesn't want me to find him. The thing is with these things is they have massive engines. Hello, Cookie Cat. You and your crazy thing. If I flank him, that's gonna be like awesome. But I get just a really strange feeling. Oh shit. Dang it! If he wouldn't have used that smoke like a bitch, I would have had him. But it never fails. The German mains always use smoke. It's just their, like, defensive mechanism. I don't have a bomb on that plane. It's strictly a fighter. That's why I'm not using it. Panther. I hit him, didn't do anything though. Reloading. Thank you for killing the tiger, by the way. Oh. Oh, he's mine. No, we ain't got but two people. It's fine. There we go. I got him. Straight through his fucking face, too. I love my 85. You know, it's honestly crazy, though, when you think about it. because the Germans used 75s pretty much all throughout their whole, I'm not gonna say career, but the Panthers use 75s, the Panzer IVs use 75s. You've got all these different like nations using 75s. Did you kill both of them or just one of them? One of them. Okay, so whatever this is, it might be large, it might be small, I guess. Okay, well that's a Panzer 470. I wouldn't have been able to kill that anyway. Alright, well, fighter time. But, I know you guys get really sick a lot of times of me talking constantly about the wild hops thing and all. But honestly, as we get closer and closer to Zootopia coming out, I'm finding out something really, really interesting. There are more people coming out and just saying like, you know, yeah, I kind of ship them, but it's not like a die-hard shipping. It's just like a, okay, if they, you know, end up together, that's cool with me type of thing. 50 cal! I'm gonna run now. There's a friggin' anti-air. I'm not trying to run Hey bud. Are you talking about her dad? Budweiser. Oh, yeah. Hey, Pack, they capped A again. I tried so hard to keep it from happening and failed. Hold on, I'll strafe and see what's going on over here. Actually, I can probably tell you where they're at. Okay. Give me just a second, I'll tell you exactly where he's at the moment. He was like somewhere over here when I ran over him. Nope, excuse me, wrong, hold on. He's in a alleyway. He's heading out towards you. Yeah, he's in this alleyway. You what? Right here. Right here, right now. Hey, Jordan, what's up? I got dirt in my eyes and I don't care. Alright, now who was it? Alright, Cookie Cat, there we go. Jordan, I don't even remember if I still got you or not, dude. Because I've been kind of going through and getting rid of people that, oh, Lord. I just love it when people get on randomly. Hold on. Thought I added you as contact before. I don't know. say, it takes a while to train yourself to be good at realistic. Because I remember, well, I can't really say that because it didn't take me long to learn how to maneuver my way around in realistic. Realistic, the one thing that I tell people the only difference is your tanks aren't as fast because it's a realistic speed. And it doesn't tell you where to shoot at tanks. So you have to use your own common knowledge in order for you to be able to kill things. And a lot of people don't like that about realistic. Sir, did you even bother to bring any tanks? You brought 2 vehicles. You know what's funny? I played Germany for a while, and I never had the quote-unquote German blindness that a lot of people say that German players have. And I know what it is. I have ADHD really bad, so needless to say, I'm doing this number all the time. Like, if I hear something, I'm looking behind me, in front of me, like I'm doing this, like, all the time. I don't think the Russians would have made it out into the desert. Their tanks are just not built the way that they need to in order to survive the desert. Also, I might get sniped, so in case that happens, Pack, it's all your fault. Tank. Be nice to have a scouter right out there. It looks like an AA gun, maybe. I was correct, it is an AA gun. Pack, how do you get murdered? Never mind, that was a J... Wait, how do you get murdered by a JPZ? Oh, Panther, where was that from? Direct from, oh, I poked around that corner at just the wrong time there. Different tanks are designed for different things. Like the Italian tanks, because of the fact of where they live, they're built with the idea of being able to go through the desert. That's why they're so small and everything. They're light. The M3 Lee was really good at it, from what I understand. It could do it pretty well too. But that's why you didn't see it in, like, when we invaded Normandy or whatever. They were using Shermans a lot. But the M3 Lee, coincidentally, it was centered around like over there in the desert areas and stuff, like Africa and stuff. I still say the best thing about the early Shermans and M3 Lees is they both used the exact same engine, so it was a lot easier for, like, say if your Sherman broke down and you had like a dead tank that was like right beside you and it was an M3 Lee, it was a lot easier to get the parts that you needed off of like a different tank. I think I see the JPZ maybe, I don't know. I can't tell what that is. I love the fact that he fired and then died. Ooh, bomb. Missed. Like, having the same engine in a vehicle is really, really smart sometimes, rather than changing it up like we did with the M4A3s. Okay, I'm starting to get annoyed now. I can't do anything because the fact that this Panther's hiding in the... Nope, back up. Can you kill the Panther, please? Just shoot him and kill him. It'd be great. I'll take care of that one. I just had an M44 miss me by like an inch over here. Is he focusing on you, yes or no? Nope, he's focusing on me. And he killed me. It's amazing how my shell hits a rock and his went straight through. Such a... And the bad... Oh, my lord. I still say, though, that the M3 Lee is arguably a better infantry support vehicle. I know a lot of people disagree, but, I mean, think about it, alright? And it's even been stated that the 75 got used more for an infantry support role than a tank destroyer role, which is kind of weird, I guess, to me. I don't know why, but it's really weird to me that they didn't use it as... that's not what I thought it was. Let me pull out of that. Yep. Just go on ahead and pull out of that one. Maybe an annoyance to a Tiger right fast. Yep, and an American. I may be on fire, but I'm still alive. Not anymore. I love getting up tiered. And by love, I mean I'd rather have my eyes gouge out than to deal with it. You know, the reload on this thing sucks. Oh, he ain't got no wing. But, the thing that kind of, I'm not gonna say it annoys me or aggravates me or anything, the thing that I have yet to understand is why it was that the Americans switched the engines in the M4A2 and M4A3, because they all used, until the M4A3, the same engine. And the engines worked great from what I understand, And then they changed it to whatever engine they used after that in the import A3, and it's like, you know, now you're just going to have issues with breaking down a lot, and you're not going to have the parts you need. Because, I mean, think about it, all right? Let's say you're in a battalion, and one of your tanks breaks down, all right? You can send the rest of the battalion on and say you've already used the part that's broke or something like that, or you just didn't think to pack it, but somebody else did. It's one of those perfect opportunities to have parts that you need. Or, you know, in convoy, I guess, operations, you'd probably have a truck with all your parts and fuel and yada yada yada. Oh, yeah, that was the one I was actually going for to kill, and then that happened. I don't know why I tried to go for him anyway, because it's not like I can survive. Wait, this thing gets armor. What about this one? Wrong one. Okay, so this one doesn't get armor, but why? Why didn't it get armor? 9.5 reload speed. I'm scared to look at his lineup. Hold on. I gotta go to France right fast and look at the vehicles this man has. AMR 35ZTE. Why do you have the L3 knockoff in your loadout? Crusader Mark II, probably arguably the better one in there. The R35, which is another 1.0, AMX 13, and the AMC. Which one? Oh no, do I even want to know? Sir, why do you have more 1.0 vehicles than you have anything else? Do I even want to know what exactly you're planning on doing? I feel like it might be a bad idea for me to find out what this kid's going to plan on doing. Also, I got to grind out 2-3 in France when we get to it, so that'll be fun for you guys. So, yeah, just a heads up. Y'all are going to be playing 2-3 with me. Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, well, the funny thing is, I go to 2-3, and then I get to, well, I don't get to skip 3-3 because I got to level up that M10, and we go 3-0 and 3-3, so we'll just put those in there. And then 3-7, then 4-0, then 4-3. And the funny thing is, it goes from 4-3 to like 5-0. There's no 4-7. But yeah, I do have to. What I'm currently doing is I'm kind of sort of grinding out to get every nation to like, what was it, 8-0 was what I said. And I kind of decided that once I got them like to 6-7, I would kind of give it a little bit of a break. And as you can see with the Italian line, I got what, five 6.0s. The TU4 is part of the match. Don't worry about it. It's because of the fact he's still in the match. It'll disappear once the match is over. So, since we're looking at like 8.0 for every nation as far as what I'm grinding for, let's kind of take a look at what I'm going to have to deal with 8.0. So, for America, I have the M551 and the M60. And of course, you then also have the T-54E1, which is the auto-loading vehicle. I'm not getting it yet. For Germany, I already have some 8.0. I have the Leopard. Then you have the BMP. Flotacious doors. Anyway, I have the BMP. I'm getting the Sheridan simply because of the fact it's only one of two of the 8.0s, and I'm not going into a match with only one 8.0. I'm not an insane person. I get the Martyr H3. Coincidentally, I also get the DF-105, which has a 5-second reload, probably with, I think it's heat. I get whatever this thing's called, and then that, and then we move on. Now, Russia's a little bit, Russia's going to be the interesting one, I think, for me. Because, from what I understand, people keep telling me that Russian, another BMP, Russians and their BMPs, the Object 906, which I actually like the way this thing looks. I think it looks really cool. And then that's basically it for 8.0, except for the TO-55 and the Object 120, which neither one of them I'm getting. The British, coincidentally, only have 4 8.0s, which consist of the Centurion Mark V AVRE, the Swing Fire, which is that weird looking that thing looks so freaking weird. Vickers Mark I, and then, of course, the Centurion Mark X. Probably, arguably, one of the better looking Centurions. I don't know. I like the Centurion Mark I. It's good. Coincidentally, Japan doesn't have 8.0, so we have to stop at like 7.7. China, 8.0 consists of that. I'm assuming another BMP. Yep. And then these two lovely beauties, which I like to call them Russian knockoffs, because that's basically what they are. And the M41D, which has a 70... Why is it at 8.0? Ah, never mind. No armor, but a better shell. I am that thing. Italy, of course, we get OF-40 and the Leopard. And the R3 with the what are those? The recoilless rifles and an M60. And then 8.0 for France is actually quite interesting because you get the Char 25T. This thing is so... It's so weird looking. I'm aware it's a BMP without the thing. Oh god, it is Sweden, of course. 8.0 is going to consist of a Centurion, so I'll be happy. And then, of course, we all know that I'm already past 8.0 for these guys, so I'm not even going to worry about them. I might end about to take me another nap, yawning like crazy. Also, guys, probably in the next few weeks, I've been kind of keeping track of SnowRunner, and it looks like that they've added a few new vehicles. And I'm going to try to, not this week, this week I have other things planned, but possibly next week, I'm going to try I'll put it this way, I'm going to try to get SnowRunner going again on the channel. I've kind of taken a break from it. Hopefully get some multiplayer going with it. I'm going to work on one of the maps that I kind of rage quit on. Try and get it finished and all. I swear if I come over here and then detonate, I'm going to be very upset. They're on the point with us. They're on the other side, aren't they? Yes, they are. And I don't have RD to drop on them. Somebody's going to have to go out there. The M18's got it. Oh, RD, no. Was way too close for comfort. Alright, I ain't got a choice. I'm going to go help. Uh-oh. Gunner's out. Help. 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 Kill him. Hold that thought, thank you. Thank you for killing him, that was a very big savior. Hold that thought. I love it when I detonate Tiger 2s from the side, it's always entertaining. I got engine smoke right here. Waffentrager, right there. He moved though. Alright, get moving, get moving, get moving. Alright, what do we got? Well, I can't see anything to shoot at it anyway because I'm pushing up into a fence. Alright, I killed one of my own, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm getting very annoyed with these. Please, Rote. Never mind, just die to a freaking Ostwind 2. I love the fact that I hate having to deal with it a lot of times. But I love the fact that the Ostwind 2, and really the Ostwind itself too, it can pin through the side of armor. I love that. I don't know how realistic that is, but I love the fact that that's a thing. It's what, dual, I think it's like dual 75 or 37. It's not 75. What am I talking about? Yeah, dual 75s on an AA gun sounds kind of insane. Sounds like something the Russians would do. Commander, we don't have enough firepower on our AA guns. Mount a dual 75. We'll be fine. Excuse me, pardon me. Move it, move it, move it. Hi, you look broken. Let me assist you. Why are you in that? The amount of disappointment I have for him right now is kind of unparalleled. Oh, well, I turned the wrong corner. Don't poke that corner. Whatever you do, don't poke that corner. He's a very angry man. I'm tracking an airplane. I'll be there in a minute. All right. It is Russian. He's gone. Any more fighters or aircraft that I need to deal with? I can't really deal with tanks, so... Oh, I hear something behind me. Oh, yep, coming in. Looks like a twin engine, maybe? Nope, that is duck, 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 whack, whack. The Quackers is here. The Quackers are here. Quacker McQuackers is here. All right, the skies are clear for now. I'm heading back. Holy cow. I'm heading back to the airfield. But yeah, Quacker McQuackers, he's dead now. He kind of passed out.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
You know, the thing I hate about that particular, like the duck, I'm gonna call it the duck. The thing I hate about it is it's a great plane. It's just that they mounted a gun on a plane that really couldn't keep itself off the ground to begin with, because those engines were just so underpowered. I think that's why they decided to go with the 50s instead when they made the ME410s instead of going with the 75, because I mean the 50 can do just as much of a job at ground support as a 75 can. So I'm gonna try and slow this thing down. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stop in time so we can cut that off.
Like synthetic cannabis? Yeah. My friend's been going a little nuts on this stuff over the last few days. Hey, sir. Hello, good sir. You look a little tense. How you feeling? I feel absolutely fantastic. That's great. I think you should go down to the hospital and get checked out. No, I'm good. Hey, Jim, why don't you come down here for a second? You know, maybe I should go. What do you think?
Alright, I'm on the way.
Synthetic cannabis? Yeah.
Alright, I'm in the air, on the way. I can't promise that I'll get much done. Oh god. Oh well, one of the BF-109s are down. I'm on the way for the second one. Nope, there was 3 planes up. I'm watching 2 different aircraft right now. Nope, one of them's down. Alright, I'm going in for the second one. He's trying to get distance. Don't even bother to shoot at him. Alright, I got sight on him. How do you know that this stuff is up? Are you part of the enemy team? Alright, it looks like he might be heading for me. Yeah, he is. I got burnt down, but I did hit him a good few times. So you do got that. I mean, I got 3rd place on the team for basically doing nothing but air support. So, all right, we move on to the next one now. All right, so this bad boy supposedly has armor now. All right, and I got to get another fighter. What are we going for? V11. That'll work. Yeah, this'll work for sure. I'm not gonna die immediately in this thing. Unmaneuverable thing. Alright, so we're gonna spade that out and then we'll move on to the D12 or the V12 and then just go from there. Who got off? I swear, Pac, I'm gonna hurt you one of these days. You play like 1 or 2 matches and then you just abandon everybody. Anyway, guys, I've been playing for about actually right at an hour. So I am going to go on ahead. I'm going to go play some like Crew Motorfest, and I am going to stream it. So if you guys want to tune in and watch that, that's completely fine with me. I hope everybody has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. And remember, probably in the next 2 weeks, you'll be seeing me bringing back SnowRunners. So look forward to that too. Y'all have a good one.